Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy XVI, where last episode, checking in on Martha's Rest, we learned that Akashic were besieging them. So embroiled within the flames of war, we put out the fires by responding to attacks at all three entrances, joining up with Sir Wade, and even gaining a squire on our victory. We then set out on another S-rank hunt and faced Varrock, defeating the dragon on our second attempt, as our story now continues. Okay, we got 1,224 points, which means we can upgrade. Well, we know we mastered that. So do we want to? No, we save for Giga Flare. That's what we're doing. We want... No, wait a second. Giga Flare only masters it as well, doesn't it? No, Giga Flare powers it up. Yeah, this is the upgrade. Increases the number of hits inflicted by the beam. That with Lightning Rod is working beautifully. Too bad Will of the Wisps didn't pay out, but that's truly a defensive. Anyway, with that complete and defeated, we move onwards, ever onwards. We're supposed to go to Northreach, right? We need to buy some more potions.
First we find Isabel.
It's too bad we can't make anything with the stuff.
The bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Oh.
Ghosts? Then a wall won't stop them.
Liches and stuff, then? Oh, other side of the wall from, like, the old capital. We took down the Mothercrystal as well, right? There should be a shop here for me to restock my potions, surely. Tell me, Shirley.
Welcome.
Thank you.
An excellent choice.
I recently come into a dragon's riches. A hoard, you could say.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
Then we're next.
Well, that was already an existing... That was a pre-existing condition.
If there are ghosts in the Royal Meadows, then why isn't a garrison dealing with them?
I mean, how do you deal with ghosts, man?
Four left for more on the captain's orders. Only 2 came back. Goddess help us.
So if they Kashyyyk, etc., all the people of Moor who we were trained early on to not really like.
I can't do it. I can't fight those things.
But you can. You must. For me. For us.
I believe in you too. But don't worry, I'll sort the job.
My lord. My lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashyyyk, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultima's thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
I know. They could hardly stand.
I mean, the ladies' dresses are nice, but I just like the male sexy clothes variant. This is my sexy
The
clothes.
2 soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
What could do that to a man?
I mean, quite a lot of things, to be honest with you.
I heard the bells. Is the captain back already?
Did you not hear? The captain's dead. As are half our men.
There's one of your men that's half. Was that a bit too soon?
The sunless skies portend the end. Our dragons all are flown. The world's aflame and chaos reigns, so I must sing alone.
You're with a dog. Ooh.
That thing, it took off the captain's head before he could even draw his steel.
I'm not going back out there. You hear me? Fuck this!
I agree with that, man, if I had a choice.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort. But I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
I can't entirely blame the men of the garrison for losing heart. And they have provided a place for the injured.
I mean, I understand it. I also understand they're getting the drink to calm their nerves, and apart from that, even if it's like in terrible conditions, humans don't really work that well without pleasure to go with it. Something to fight for.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. It's all right. Give me your arm.
But my family... They're still in the capital.
I'm sorry, darling. I truly am.
They're probably Akashic by now.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Yes. I do wonder, by the way, about our prospects when it comes to low-level foes from now on. Low-level foes, I mean the S-rank higher level than us foes. Because if they're starting to do, like, 17k, we got 2,500 HP. The next one should probably do nearly all our health. You'd imagine. So it might end up in the future that we end up having to wait a little bit. I was really like, there's a dragon over there. Should I fight it? Oh, I don't actually have a combat log or something. Oh, look at these guys on the sea. It isn't a Akashic Avis.
No holding back.
Come on, charge me up. You know you want to. Okay, never mind. I'm terrible.
Nice try.
Oh, it's bad to use it as well. Okay, let's look how well this does on a enemy like this. Oh my goodness. Well, we've gone from... Yeah. We've gone from 2 staggers to 1 stagger. If I was at all audible throughout those chaos, I guess you're all Akashics, right? Oh, you're one of the guys from inside the thing. Akashic Legionnaires. Okay, somehow I missed all of these. I'll just cancel the attack that way. Ow, ow, ow! Stop that. Oh wait, I can fire it while I'm in this mode? Yeah, of course I can.
Too slow.
Oh, this guy's gonna get wrecked.
Titan.
Well, I don't know. We're gonna do a lot of damage, but is this actually gonna be anywhere near killing the guy? No, that was not that as much damage. Well, I should use Limit Break as well. That would have been clever. Like, not getting into fire is quite clever. Oh, you actually got cancelled because you got...
I needed that.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't let myself get hit so much by that guy. Oh well, let's go to more. I'm expecting with Bahama as well, we'd end up just doing crazy amounts, but it looks like Lightning Rod actually wears off after a certain amount of times being hit. So it has a maximum damage.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
The guys we expected to see, yeah, I know. Torgal just took the hit. I wonder when we'll see Torgal prime up again. Kind of thought that would feed into me being able to do the ability, you know?
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Missing my magic burst here. trying to interject. I'm trying to kill this guy first. Very rude what you're doing. Yo, you. No. Oh, I didn't even have the ability. What an idiot. What? What we have here is failure to counter. And I didn't limit break again. He's dead. That's so annoying. He's actually dead. Like, no joke. He's dead. But I think he's stuck in an animation, so I can't kill him until I hit him again after. $55 magic dash.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit, but whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
He's making a play. While you fight, it's literally, it can't really work and act without pleasure or some kind of reward to go to. It's very human. Living under that kind of stress and fear, you break down without an outlet. That's how it is.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Philippe will make a good captain. He reminds me a little of you, Clive, but without all the mocks and mows.
Wow, you've really moved on, haven't you?
So many were injured. Only by the grace of the goddess did so few succumb to their wounds.
I'd say it was more the grace of the dame. But help's help, eh?
Those things I said before about not being able to fight.
You didn't mean them. I know. That's not the man you are. The man I love.
Right then. Let's move on, shall we?
You needn't fret. The creatures have been dealt with.
Yeah, but what if they come back? Is there anything we can do to help?
Are you good with a sword? would be the answer, wouldn't it? Like, very, very good? Preferably amazing? Okay, so we may as well check out our missive first. We got another renown reward to go with it. Does not look like we have any new crafting stuff yet, which is...
See the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, all their fancy silks stained red.
Yeah, they had one hell of a night.
Welcome back, my lord. I only just arrived myself. No one seemed to know where I should go, so I thought I'd guard your chambers until instructed otherwise.
Fair dues. Get Blackthorn some recipes. But yeah, I was thinking like, I'll wait for the S until we get maybe a new pair of defensives, but they just, gear is far apart. Gear is far apart. We have 4 missives. Dramatis Personae. The Garden League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snake spin in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery, and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now, would we? How fares the rest? These are counted as side quests, because there's like the green thing up there, isn't it? It's just they were main side quests. The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we still be neck deep in Akashic had you not... Akashic, yes, I see what that sounds like. Had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. I like the wordplay with the common phrase, but substituting Akashic. If that wasn't intentional. And knowing the localizer, yeah, it probably is. The flame, like it's got his nose all in my nuts. The flames burn bright. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs, without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hard-working. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue with squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping rid us of all the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Philippe has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling, but I worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Better not leave that on the table for Jill to read. I don't know. After all, we don't know how furthered their relationship is, if at all. Probably is. It's been years.
Did you see that?
Some people can get really ratty about messages like that coming in for their other half. It's all about the other half actually responding to them in kind that's the issue. Not the messages coming in.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
But then they cast their ire on that one.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Indeed, newfound purpose. No risk, no reward, orchestrion roll, and an amber. Since I can remember, I have served none but myself. Turned my back on the world for a handful of silks and a heavy purse. But where that left me? It is hard to keep joy in one's heart when all those around you are without. Something must change, and that change must start with me.
Here you are.
1360 for our next one. Talisman of Priming. This is a legendary rank by the look of it.
I may have more for you.
Hey, Olo. What's next, buddy?
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mothercrystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
What about the Dion?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. Is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
We can all go. Family outing. Let's go. No, we can't go. A new quest is available. A new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. Party makeup has changed. No, Joe, you can come too.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Tyre's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter. It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking about now.
But that person has lots of answers for us, hopefully.
You know how I feel about this, but your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
The attendant, after all, knows stuff. Oh, new hunts. You too. Only one. It is a C rank, the Pack. A team of Cursebreakers traveling from Tabor to the fields of Carava were met by a group of hunters from the village who warned them not to stray too far from the main road. For in a gully not far hence rested a pack of wolves that even such practiced hunters as they would not dare to wake. Despite the fine luster of the animals' pelts, too many of their friends had succumbed to temptation, only to be torn limb from limb. Like it, the Pack. It's a good name. Strong name. So the only side quests are in here. Shouldn't take us too long then. Depending on where they are, we might be on the road again within no time at all.
Do you like being struck by thunderbolts from on high? Don't let anything happen to Mid. Yeah?
I get it.
Cole told us everything that happened. It's a bit of a worry that both the Republican and Imperial armies are in disarray. But it was good to hear that the people stood their ground.
We sent Cursebreakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and Northreach. Hopefully they can help maintain the peace. Or at least a semblance of it.
I think that maybe just the amount of factions might cause a little bit of an issue. Oh my god, there's 4 quests. Never mind. It looks like there's 2 when we spanned, but there's actually 4. It might take some time.
The girls here can have Otto and Gav and Gareth and Cole.
No, you're not. You're saying the same things. The dialogue here is all the same. Is that the? Well, it's right next to the.
What do you reckon we should
Twitcher.
do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
You'll get us all straight. I'm telling you, I can fix them.
You broke those, did you?
We're all gonna die. You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us.
How do you suppose they'll manage that?
Yeah, you said that before. Making Clive do some weird moves. Is it about birds? No, it's not. It's the guy next to the Twitcher. Oh, it's Goetz. Goetz.
What am I gonna do?
I don't know. What do you think about the sky? First. I reckon these skies are enough to give anyone the collie wobbles, but I'm not going to sit around hanging my head and twiddling my thumb. Did enough of that back in Twinside while you were busy fighting that horrible dragon. And then that even horribler one.
But no more.
From now on, I'm going to do what you lot do and properly pull my finger out, no matter how much my knees are knocking. Can't have Nan and Blackthorn thinking I'm a great big wet blanket now, can I? So don't you worry about me. You just stick to what you do best, saving the world.
Is everything all right, Goetz? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dalimil way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
I don't know.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
One misunderstanding is I'm not afraid of a lashing. I totally am. She's scary.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the Hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, but here you are today raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto?
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
My relationship. You've ruined it, Goetz. Goetz, why?
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Think was the quest gonna end there? No. Wait a second, I can't even do the quest! I can't even do the quest! Maybe I should have checked this bit first. What? We just started that quest and got that bollocking for nothing? Can't even go there. I've got to go to blooming next destination, the Cosjit Echoes. Well, aren't I a fool then? No quests can do. Save quests until... Maybe going here will open up the world again. We'll find out. Could be that we're just locked into helping for the time being. So we begin Cloak and Dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
You see this here? This is like a fictionalized version of... They just wrote a story about me and my younger brother. My younger brother's Joshua. He's blonde. Despite my... and I was dark-haired, of course. When I had hair. This is just a fictionalized version because we just switched roles. He's like a stonemason, so he's quite rich. And I'm a bit more frail in constitution. Even when I did martial arts, I never really bulked. That's definitely what the story's about. Definitely what the story's about. Right, we can do the side quest now that we couldn't before, by the way. So let's continue with what we were doing. Now that we've got our party of lots. Seems weird to go there and have to go back again, but that's how it works out. Oh, they cleaned up the dead bodies then.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. We have a hard time putting this place back together.
As long as we all do our bit, Dalimil will be back to her old self in no time.
Find Goetz.
All saying stuff that they were saying before.
Fuck! How the hell did they find it? No one knew where I was keeping that kill.
Kept it in a jar on the street seems a bit dumb.
The finest cell swords in Storm couldn't hold a candle to our new town guard.
Okay.
Could be I know something more. What's it worth to you?
I've got 100 gil and a chocobo feather.
Wow, his trading acumen is great.